two members on this side of the map for full sense, so if they lose anybody early, it's likely that that spike is going to get planted, and NUTURN will be entrenched on the site.
Concealment.
Line going to be at the ready. Plus, back. Fault line will connect. I had to utilize some of those stars. Lau, nice up front personal with him. We'll take him down with the frenzy. PTC going to try to buy some time, lets the paint shells fly. Line's just a little bit of damage. Hyeoni's going to be down to 70 HP. Of his armor. Headshot's going to be great from him, but Peri is fast to go ahead and turn that around. Brings it back, maintains the advantage here for the side of NUTURN. Full sense going to have to try get on top of it. They actually take the teleport. They weren't feeling confident enough to try to get the plant there on the A site. They still have JohnOlsen standing by. He's going to tailwind over. Peri has gotten dropped. The spike does get planted in time, but then Solo instantly falls. He just finds one, then goes down. And now it's all on Allow as he makes his way steadily over through the defender spawn. Aliax is being watched here by Lammy. He cannot wait any longer. You know, these few forces that they did have, and then walk away with full pockets. So they still have to spend down a decent bit here. Still going to be that marker there for Allow. Pushes around the corner. He and JohnOlsen look at the duke it out. Meanwhile, Suggest finds PTC creeping forward over towards shore, and that is going to be another cut down as SuperBusS also falls to this Viper trap. Holds on by a thread with 28 HP. Hyeoni not quite close enough to try to offer up any healing. Needs to rotate back through the link if he wants to do that, but I don't think NUTURN are really sweating too much. Very solid start now with two members down. We'll see where they decide to take this. They're still playing it extremely slowly.
Yeah, they just want to hold back, play a little bit safe right now, and make sure that nobody pushes them, and make sure that nobody goes for those aggressive flanks. At a two-man disadvantage, you would normally expect the team to go searching for something to find equilibrium in a round like this. But full sense, they're just happy to sit back and burn down that block. Not 100% convinced that that's the right course of action here, especially when they're down by quite a bit. But if they can manage to land their shots, it might be going in their favor as I say that. However, Solo is able to get that pickup onto ChAlalala, and only two marshals remain for the full sense side.
Yeah, and LAMMYSNAX gonna have to push in. And, oh, for a second it looked like maybe he was gonna have that lineup, but JohnOlsen, he's got it. And Solo right through the edge of the floor. Gets him in the skull, but a 1v4 scenario for himself. Be absolutely monstrous of him if he could do something here, but outgunned, outnumbered. Seems like all he's gonna do is maybe lurk around, try to find something else. And in all likelihood, just maybe surrender himself over to the spike. Unless he's really feeling the Marshal wants to hold on to it, but something else that's not going to be the case.
I mean, it was a nice shot, but I think ultimately it was a little bit awkward here as the no-scope battles come through. It took him a while to actually warm up and really get heated. Exactly. But once he did, man, it was really absolutely what we were waiting for. This just might be more of it, because that aggression, the flash peek towards B main, that's exactly what happens when JohnOlsen feeling it. That controlled aggression that full sense like to bring on the defensive side usually is what gets them the upper hand early in the rounds.
Yeah, it's a really solid pickoff. A lot of firepower now gone. As well as those flashes, all the utility that Hyeoni would offer up. No healing. Going to be the steady creep up towards B. Flash goes into guard, and turn away is there from Lammy. He pushes out, finds Suggest. And tags Solo very briefly there into the shoulder.
Destroyed.
Be able to get the daze or anything like that, but they're certainly keeping NUTURN contained. JohnOlsen in the meantime, he's crept across, and it seems like Solo has absolutely no idea. Lammy just going to go for a jiggle around the corner, says, hey, look at me, I'm right here. Aftershock used. Weapon is back at the ready, but Solo, he would have to be ready for a very fast snap to the left. JohnOlsen does pop out.
They're just waiting for the right time to do it. They've left hookah completely open. It's a
seconds
moment of
left.
Truth right here. Solo, no way he checks it. Absolutely
not.
not.
As well. That's what happens when you take the spike by yourself, but Allow says, okay, I guess I'll have to take this into my own hands. As the blade's out, Peri will find one. Still going to be 4 to deal with it, just 15 seconds remaining. Jumps up over the top. JohnOlsen is there. They have the crossfire. Lammy manages to finish him off. Peri trying to get the hit in. Can he finish him? No, he cannot. JohnOlsen domes him and has 4 kills in the round. And out of NUTURN.
Yeah.
No eyes on hookah, no eyes up B long. No one on short, no one showers. Very patiently being played out here. As JohnOlsen out going for the peek. Tries to get the spray in. He puts quite a bit of damage down on a Solo. Now allows him to up. JohnOlsen looking to pull back. Will get stunned. Goes for the updraft first, then a cloud burst. Allow managing to find one, but he can't stabilize and try to get the second. But Solo comes in and he gets a little bit of revenge for that damage he suffered earlier. LAMMYSNAX, however, is quick on the exchange, making that a 2 for 2 in the end of action in hookah. But now sights are going to be set over towards A.
Rotation now coming in here, and they're heading towards A, where the 2 remaining players out of the 3 here for full sense are actually laying in wait. PTC here, he does have the showstopper should it be called for, but he's going to creep closer to the smoke instead of farther away from it. This might catch someone off guard, but he might pay the price. He actually sees one, he lines up both, and that's 2 kills for PTC, shutting down anybody coming from short and dropping the spike. Still on the other side, they do have right behind this corner, he's actually managed to ensconce himself, and they might not check him. SuperBusS got his back, and he's good for this one.
Yeah, SuperBusS had their moment in the limelight, so.
Well, historically, you're totally correct, though, because when we go into their former games, it's always usually JohnOlsen and PTC at the very top. Only very recently have the others, like SuperBusS, really been stepping the game up here. But this double hookah play, it worked out last time, and they walk into the crosshair, he doesn't even check it, and JohnOlsen just gets 2 for free.
Unbelievable, so uncharacteristic. Allow just doesn't even pay any attention, no respect to that potential left side lurk, and JohnOlsen absolutely profits from it. 2 quick kills snatched up. Is helping to shut down NUTURN's hopes of finding a round win here. Full sense, getting ready to take the lead now.
Yeah, it looks looking like they're going to with a 2-man advantage, and Hyeoni only really on a sheriff here, but he's landed some nutty shots before. They're going to be working their way here towards that B site, and there's a lot of retake potential here for the roster of Full Sense. They want to fight it, but oh my god, LAMMYSNAX is safe from this.
Yeah, he sneaks it up. He's elevated off the floor, so that snake spike doesn't get anything at all. They might not necessarily know that he's there, but it seems like they're going to pull away from this check either way. A little bit of a spray from Solo. Pulls back. Meanwhile, JohnOlsen still in hookah. Gets up the smoke, the push comes in, and he just goes ahead and kills both of them. JohnOlsen is absolutely on a tear. Another 4 kills for him. Now just Solo left alive with no time. Can he even do anything? Can he kill anybody on this squad? We'll see if he even goes for the attempt. The sun comes out. He'll just stay tucked into the corner. Never truly knowing how close to LAMMYSNAX he was.
Oh my god.
It seems like they will allow him.
And a lot of teams do it. You find the best player if they're on a tear like this, just try to avoid confrontation. Not try to take a fight with him early. Ooh, good kill right there from Peri. He was in the middle of that, but still he managed to come out on top.
Yeah, really nicely done there by Peri. Staying composed. The pressure situation. PTC though with the operator will manage to find a Lau, but Suggest very swiftly presses out. Has a Vandal in hand now, which is always when Suggest is at his scariest. Gets that kill. ChAlalala thinking about that Rolling Thunder for just a moment to try to prevent the spike plant, but knew that it was going to be too late, so holds on to it. We'll see if he wants to utilize it, and he will. Throws it straight down towards short. Dash forward comes out. JohnOlsen looking for a target. Has knives at the ready. They managed to get in onto the spike, and they're going to be holding for this. Somebody's going to have to step forward to try to stop them, but it's just not going to happen. It actually does! The timing is absolutely insane! It looked like he was going to have it. It was a fraction of a second difference there, but Suggest actually gets them off the spike. Solo pushes out with the up, snipes JohnOlsen, and now could find some huge value as we go deeper into it. Guiding light goes out. We'll find a blind.
I know he's nearby now.
He's just to the right of the wall. That shower exit, PTC. The Nancy looking like he wants to go for this peek. Strikes first. Rocket right around the corner. He throws it. Up trap, but it's not going to save a Lau. As he rifles it out with the Phantom, manages to find 2 kills, and JohnOlsen will finally get his target. Solo goes down. The spike is dropped on the floor over at Link. And it's just Suggest and Peri left alive now.
PTC, big player right here. He knew his position was known. They know that somebody was close by, and so what he did, he pulled out his ultimate, tried to get in a little bit closer, and in the chaos, he finds 2 kills. 13 seconds left on the clock. NUTURN, they're looking stunned here. They're looking a little bit confused as to how to handle this. And I think at this point, they're just going to go ahead and save it. The spike has to be collected, and man, what a play. It's coming down to these fine plays, these inches, that is really separating Full, but if he's feeling it, he might get away with it again.
Well, the rotation's starting to come through now. They're going to leave JohnOlsen by himself, but he's standing by right next to the teleporter, waiting for his moment to strike. But PTC, he might not have anybody else to kill once JohnOlsen arrives. PTC manages to clean up 2 before Peri finally rounds the corner to finish him off. Significant damage dealt. Now the spike flank getting ready to come through. Lau going to die. SuperBusS gets in. Peri falls. Now it's just solo. 1v3 completely surrounded. Oh, will fall. LAMMYSNAX puts him down. 7 rounds. NUTURN rounds. One of those ones that just has a certain feeling to it, and it feels like it's the kind that you expect. Like, oh, you know, they've got the Blade Storm out, but Hyeoni's only got a Sheriff. It feels like they're going to lose it, but if you're a seasoned watcher of NUTURN, it actually feels like they might be able to take this one away.
Oh, yeah.
When Suggest is the only one with a rifle,
Concealment
means that they're down, but it doesn't mean that they're out.
I've got your trail.
That being said, Full Sense is absolutely on a hell of a run right now. Paint Shell's going to go out over towards a short.
Get out of here.
It's a little bit of damage in on a Suggest. Allow going to be struck down, so the Blade's not going to be finding any value.
Welcome to my world.
Tries to get the spray through the nebula, won't find too much. Hyeoni now going to fall, solo dead, Spike on the ground, and Suggest can't nail anything with a run. Let it wrap around as they get ready to move through Link. JohnOlsen in the meantime. Tailwind forward, makes his way, clears out lamps. They don't find anything. Lau, however, going to be struck down, but SuperBusS, he does end up falling. He picks up the kill. Jess just going to be in heaven as we have that 3-man approach coming through. Peri spotting out Lammy. Link tags him up a little bit. He's like a 5 HP remaining. A rough look here for NUTURN as they have to go for this retake. And he gets in, and even with 5 HP, still gets the job done. Finds ChAlalala, and solo will finish off LAMMYSNAX. Now it's just on JohnOlsen and PTC, the 2 people that you would want it to be on. First one goes down, but now JohnOlsen's out of the fight. PTC, full HP, has some shielding, tries to make it happen.
Oh, he has the paint shell too.
Goes out, Suggest needs to move away. He's got no HP remaining. Peri will finish it off. He gets in on top of the spike, and Suggest was blown up. That will be the defuse coming in. It will be the pistol round going the way of NUTURN.
Very much a close call.
Especially if if you've watched this team throughout their run in SEA, if you watched them play up in their first series, then you're very happy to see him make that pick. Extremely strong for him, and Suggest. Looks over to the side, manages to find Lammy, and given that it's the sky, that is now unhealable damage. Lau going to drop down off the truck as he does get stunned. Applying Fault Line, comes out from solo, trying to dissuade them from pushing up, and it seems like it may have worked. At least slows them for the time being. Allow goes out for a quick little peek, quick shot. Doesn't manage to get a hit through.
Yeah, he doesn't want to overcommit to this peek. He knows he only has a ghost in his hands, and with the numbers on the other side, it might actually come to bite him in the back. So he's playing this a little bit safely, making sure that he is currently being backed up by solo. Gonna give them a false sense of security after that check, though, because they're
30 seconds left.
Sort of rotating somebody. Okay, never mind. Solo comes back to A just in case. But the 5 remaining members here for full sense, they're gonna be trying to head on over to A, but it's an easy cleanup for Suggest and Allow, and both of them are gonna get 4 kills and through it with that breach sitting in the back and swing right on top of it. That's exactly what they do here, ChAlalala.
They're just gonna get cut down, though. They're ready for it. Very nicely done. Solo back over at the site. Will barely manage to win out versus PTC, but he can at least get a weapon upgrade. But he's got to be concerned about the people who are moving up long. 2 of them getting ready to make their way into the site. Rotation starting to come through now, as Allow needs to get into a good position before they hit this site. He needs to be able to utilize that operator. Solo gets that sense that somebody's going to be behind him. As soon as he realizes it, it's already too late. He goes down, and just like that, there's only 2 members left alive, and be damn sure. If Suggest does fall here, Allow's absolutely going to have to hightail it out and hold on to the operator. Yeah.
I think that's the right call here. They don't really have the best economy, and so after this, the smoke goes down. Oh, Suggest gets a really good one. He gets a double.
That's a spike carrier as well. They didn't commit to the plan. Tried to pull off a bit to keep it going. Shot gonna whip. Can't tailwind away. Hits the corner of the wall. Allow stays safe, just popping everything that he's got left in the kit just to try to stay alive and in the fight. Snakebite could be used to try to clear out the corner. Just thinks better of it. Did they see LAMMYSNAX in that moment? They did. They throw out the bite, they spray through, they manage to find him. Now it's just SuperBusS. Phantom in hand, gets spray power. Allow's gonna swap over. Takes the Spectre, and we'll be able to grab that operator.
Yeah. Him having his teammate break it for him is a big deal. It gives him the confidence to repeat, but through the wall? Through the Viper's wall? He solo just manages to find PTC?
Okay. Well, there you go. That veteran
gonna be
game
happy about
set's
that.
really coming up clutch, but everybody else has pulled off the site, and nobody has rotated the match right now from the side of NUTURN. They're just starting to send members across. Suggests waits, lurking up in heaven, and leaked over towards main yet. Spots one, but doesn't nail the shot. Snake bites. Now he's gonna come out, bouncing those over towards the plant position, but doesn't really manage to find too much damage. Peri, however, it's quite a bit of it, pushes into Lamps, finds the headshot here onto SuperBusS. Now has two more members to work with on the side, but LAMMYSNAX will get the better of him. These comes out, Rolling Thunder, about to come crashing out now from ChAlalala. He will find 2 kills on the back end of that one. Solo managing to trade it back, pushing out, gets a headshot through. Making this a 1v1, and Solo, he will come out on top. 3 for him in the round, the defuse coming in, and NUTURN will take the lead.
What a great shot right there at the very end by Solo.
Holding in showers. Just hoping that SuperBusS rounds this corner.
Doesn't look like he's gonna take a fight anytime soon here. It's just a matter of patience for both of these guys. I imagine that it'll be a minute before SuperBusS decides to go ahead and peek this. He's probably gonna try to wait for any pressure towards A before he does anything, but that's gonna be JohnOlsen swinging first. He gets taken down. Now the A site is in contention.
Both get picked off. Now they look for a little bit more. Finds LAMMYSNAX on the cross. Allow finds ChAlalala. Gets that elimination. 3 kills for him so far. Gets the spot out onto 1 more. Trying to take out PTC. SuperBusS in the meantime finally made his way through showers. Gets Solo. And then Hyeoni will be on cleanup duty. Finishes off the last.
And then just go for a retake. They will, however, want to get a kill here towards showers. And that's why Suggest is playing very much up close here, as LAMMYSNAX will spot him with the Trailblazer there, as right around the edge of this wall, Suggest is looking to get that first pick.
Yes, but as he pushes out, gets it ready, just holds the line, gets the shot. Allowed trying to get a blind shot off. Pulls back, draws out the knives. The wall comes up to protect, and he's gonna fall instantly. So just a 1 left click in, breach goes down. An advantage here for NUTURN with the defense. Spike dropped just in front of default plant's position. Spray's coming out, a couple knives connect to JohnOlsen, but for the most part, it's very much going to be Allow who's taking the brunt of the damage, and LAMMYSNAX is able to finish the job for him. JohnOlsen pushing out through Lamps, spots it just the back of sight. Gets that elimination. Peri now seeing him as well, just wants to pull away, knows that he does not want to take an extended peek at this jet right now. Rolling Thunder comes crashing in. It's going to delay them even longer from being able to get the plant down. So
Get
to play around the back. Peri spotting 1, can't get too much damage in. Pulls away. Time's being bought. They're going to have to commit to it pretty soon here. There's the aftershock. It's going to be a big chunk of damage going out. JohnOlsen now down to 40 HP in a 1v2. Can he make it happen? Knows what their location. Needs to land the shot. The fault line comes out. It forces his position. It forces him to peek, and Peri is ready. Gets that elimination. The defuse will come in. Unfortunately for Full Sense, they're not going to be able to tie it up here. They hunt around, make sure that they can get that up.
Oh, they just walk past each other in the smoke. PTC just gets beyond this corner. Oh, this is so bad for him.
Peri.
Oh.
Yep. That one little hop, I believe he heard it. Says, oh, okay. Snuck right past me, but it's okay. I got him.
A lot of utility being used here towards B long, however, and there's a lot of bodies as well, because they know that they have the Viper spit towards A, so the bodies commit them, but nice flash peek from Hyeoni. He actually gets the kill. Traded out by ChAlalala, though.
Yeah, really nicely done. Just making that 1-for-1, making sure they can't get away with that for free. Still, it's going to be NUTURN. They're feeling a little bit better about their odds of closing out this round. Taking us to match point. Garden 1 from Hookah. They're just keeping those nebulas down, and there's SuperBusS eliminated. So now, both members playing from the same side of the site.
30 seconds left.
Teleported that they could go to, but Suggest isn't that far away either. Fault line does connect. Allow Dylan's into the back of sight. They spot Peri, but Solo presses out, finds JohnOlsen. Allow with that final. Gets ready here on top of the truck. Dash in coming through. Showstopper is drawn out. PTC. Has he let it go yet? Hard to say. Didn't quite hear it, but yeah, actually, he has. Didn't find a target. Plant's now there. Suggest with the lurk comes up with 2. Can he get a third? The answer is going to be no. PTC does round the corner. Gets that kill, picks up the spike. Can they get it on the ground? Seems very unlikely. They shouldn't really feel safe enough, but now that they get the kill on the solo, they will. LAMMYSNAX comes out. A little bit of damage there onto Allow. Falls down to 36, but Hyeoni gonna be great with a headshot. Takes out the counterpart Sky.
30
Teleporter's been
left.
used. Spike gonna be rotated over towards B and will get planted. Now NUTURN have to retake 2v3.
A lot of composure to make that teleport play and just to slowly creep up B even when time was dwindling away. They will have to deal with the flank, however, as peri is now working from the back. He also has the Cosmic Divide up, and they might just commit it in this 2v3. They want to secure this round as soon as possible. And both of the players here from Full Sense, they're on site. They're so scared at the moment to secure any more map control and play a different angle because there's an Astra that can smoke them off.
Lines flying out. Another one, but they're starting to run out of time. Allow.
Last player standing.
Taken out. Peri, however, wants to find PTC SuperBusS. Gets the headshot out onto Hyeoni. Peri, he doesn't have enough time.
The site, and then the final 2v3, and then the win.
Oh, well, what a start to the round this is, though. Suggest just Full Sense it up short. Checks over. And manages to get that headshot. Not how you want to kick things off at all for Full Sense, who absolutely need to just keep pushing here. Jiggle out. Lau will take the shot and reposition.
It's a good jump peek here.
He gets punished. That's actually a huge pickup. I mean, making his way through shower. It's that headshot, and that's the operator now down on the floor.
A little bit of spray out there, just trying to take out that Trailblazer, but in this 4v4 right now, Suggest looking to get aggressive once again here. And towards that Shower's position, the Seekers comes out, it will give up his position, so he's in a little bit of trouble here. He does round the corner, flashes will actually be deployed, however, as JohnOlsen gets one kill, but only one for now, as the site now in control of Full Sense. Everybody has to go and rotate, but Solo is right behind here. He will use the skill, it won't stop the plant by any means, but it'll force a reposition.
He also doesn't get too much damage, and Lammy just manages to get that shot. Solo now going to be gone. Man advantages here for Full Sense to try to keep this thing going. Lammy starting to advance forward into Lamps. Is he going to be ready? Right around the corner, it's PTC with a shorty. He gets him in the head. Shifts over to the Trailblazer. The push comes in, sprays down one, but the daze is there. SuperBusS, he cannot stabilize. He cannot finish him off. Fault line, but don't manage to actually push and get that elimination, but as I say that, Suggest just runs straight into the site, gets one, gets two, the instant snap there onto SuperBusS, and this is absolutely terrifying if you're a Full Sense fan. NUTURN have the spike planted, they have 2 members more. Now they're gonna look to hold this down. Suggest, I mean, hell, one more kill and he could just throw out the pit.
They do get in laps though, and that's at least a little bit of real estate that they can. Oh no, they're forced off a bit here.
A little bit of extra damage there. They try to push in. Suggest is going to be good for a third. Both members here at Lamps.
One enemy remaining.
He tries to spray it down, doesn't manage to make it happen, but Solo presses through, manages to find it. Stabilize spray. ChAlalala. Get rid of the opposing breach, but he just doesn't have the time. He's just trying to find some kills, but he won't be allowed to do so. Hyeoni strikes him down. NUTURN move up the match point yet again.
Switching sides.
Advantage here for NUTURN. They're once more in the driving seat, this close to winning the match on their map pick. Still, this, regardless of what happens, Full Sense have managed to take us a lot further than we thought, especially on the map pick of NUTURN. So now they're going to go into the switch of sides, and this is where it's very concerning for Full Sense. A lot of the success on Full Sense on this game was on that defensive side. A lot of their best rounds came from when they were on the defense. Now they're shifting over to the attacking side, and that's where they struggled so much, dealing with NUTURN and that sort of passive style, very coordinated style play that NUTURN was bringing to the table here. Oh, the push-up from Belong.
Oh, they're looking for it, but JohnOlsen's ready. Hyeoni punished. There's the flash is gone, and that is the exact start that Full Sense needs to try to extend this OT even further. Now just going to be 2 members situated at B, and they can't afford to rotate anybody off of the A site until they have a more concise call as to the location of Full Sense and where they want to bring this spike.
Can't decide for the meantime as they try to now take Hookah. And nobody's going to be there for the meantime. Solo, he got a couple of kills from beyond this smoke a little bit earlier on. Not going to be so lucky this time. Peri will not be snuffed out by that Trailblazer, though.
Oh, come on.
Oh, and with the fault line, he pushes in, manages to find SuperBusS. In a 4v4. Hawks continue to fly in. Solo trying to keep everybody else contained in hookah. Make sure that Peri is going to be safe. Quite a lot of damage out onto ChAlalala, but JohnOlsen, he just presses up. He finds Peri in the corner. Gets that elimination. Wow. It suggests have arrived, but now they are the only ones remaining. As the spike will get planted, JohnOlsen comes drifting back down to the floor. He's looking for a shot. Misses a couple knives. Suggests, however, will fall. PTC has got the crossfire. Puts him down. The finish is there. We're at 13-13. Allow playing alone up inside of Lamps right now. 3 members, now just 2 over here on that A site.
30 seconds left.
Hawk comes out, they'll confirm the presence of at least 1 person out here. And also can be blinded, but even then, he still manages to find Hyeoni. Allow, meanwhile, back over onto the A site, gets rid of PTC. Teleporter comes in, all NUTURN now arriving over at B. Suggests breaks down Lammy. And it's all on SuperBusS.
Spike
Moves
planted.
up, just tries to go.
Give it up. And that's really forcing everybody from the full send side to go only towards B long, funneled completely into the crosshairs of Allow. Couldn't even blind him.
Hit. The Hawk comes out. Oh, he tries to go for the blind shot again, but doesn't manage to
30
hit.
seconds left.
Like he almost had a collateral lined up. Then Allow whiffs on the follow-up. JohnOlsen coming around the side. Allow misses yet again. JohnOlsen manages to find 2. Solo still within hookah. Get rid of SuperBusS. Throws out that fault line, trying to set up the members over on site. Doesn't manage to make it happen. Little bit of blind spray. Won't connect. So many members that he's going to try to have to deal with here, but he finds 1. Peri finds another as PTC won't fall, but JohnOlsen is still alive. Therefore, it's still winnable. But as I say that, Solo will take him down. 2v1, now all on Lammy. The Rolling Thunder comes crashing across. He's hiding out in the tube. Can he wait out the days? He cannot. Peri will get him. The defuse will come through, and NUTURN will manage to close out this map. Had to fight tooth and nail.